want us to stand for the reading of the word. And you read just 2 verses from book of Matthew chapter 21, verse 42 to 43. And then the rest of the scriptures, we'll read them while we are seated. Matthew 21, 42 to 43.
Verse 42. Jesus saith unto them, Did ye never read
Read it again. Read it again.
Jesus saith unto them, Did ye never read in the scriptures, the stone which the builders rejected, the same is become the head of the corner. This is the Lord's doing, and it is marvelous in our eyes.
Thank you. You may be seated. Did you come here expecting to receive something from the Lord? Jesus said unto them, Have you not read that the stone that was rejected by the builders has now become the head of the corner? The stone that was rejected by the builders. Then he goes on to say, this is the Lord's doing. And it is marvelous in our eyes. Before Jesus said these words, he had just finished giving them a parable. From verse number 33. He had just given them a very important parable, where he speaks about the householder who planted a vineyard. And then he let it to the husbandman. He allowed the farmers to occupy his farm. And when it was time for the harvest, he sent forth servants to come and get the proceeds. But then in the process, they got killed by the farmers. And then Jesus ended the parable by saying, the kingdom of God shall be taken from you and shall be given to another nation. But you can read it from verse 33 so that people can understand slowly.
Verse 33. Here another parable. There was a certain householder which planted a vineyard and hedged it round about.
The householder was the one who planted the vineyard and did what again?
Hedged it
and
round
he
about.
Hedged it round about, which means apart from him planting the vines, he also provided the security. He's good at sowing seeds and he's also good at protecting the seed.
And digged a wine press in it.
And then he digged a wine press. All the support systems he provided for the value addition of the product. He's the one who digged again the wine press. So number one, he planted the vineyard. Number two, he provided the security, the hedge. And number three,
And
he digged the wine press.
and built a tower.
And there was a tower. He provided the prophetic. Okay? He built a tower. He wanted a place in the vineyard where somebody can stand on and be able to see beyond and see into the future. If there are going to be any threats coming against the crops, he provided a vantage point, an elevated position, so that they will not all be farmers, but they need somebody who can see on their behalf before things can happen. So he provided the place.
Wakagadzira nzvimbo yakakwirira pamusoro pemunda wemuzambiringa apo panomira munhu unoona zviitiko zvisati zvaitika pamunda wemuzambiringa.
And let it out to husbandmen, and went into a
Ndokurentesa nzvimbo iyi kuvarimi. Zvikanzi handizive kuti akatishanda here, ndiye adyara.
Yet to rent out this place to the farmers.
I don't understand.
Handinzwisise.
He gave the place to the farmers after he had planted.
Wakapa nzvimbo iyi kuvarimi iye
He had
wapedza
built the
kudyara.
Jura wall,
Wanga vaka
built the
chidziro,
tower,
wavaka shoko,
built the wine press,
wavaka chisviniro.
and he said to them, you can rent it.
Ndokubva ati chitorai nzvimbo iyi mushandise.
Why are they being called farmers after all?
Nemhaka yei vari kunzi varimi?
If everything was then done by the household.
Kana zvose zvakaitwa nomuridzi womusha.
He did everything and he gave it to them and he said, you can rent it.
Wakaita zvese ndokubva avapa akati chishandisa.
And then he went away.
Iye ndokubva waenda.
Harvest time is coming.
and went into a far country.
Far country.
Verse 34. And when the time of the fruit drew near, he sent his servants to the husbandmen.
He was looking at his watch, looking at his calendar. When it was now time for the fruit, he knew there was supposed to be fruit because he's the one who had planted. And then he sent
his servants
there
to
were
the
other servants that were sent. To what?
that they might receive the fruits of it.
Go and receive. And I munotora. Kune varanda vakatumwa kunotora.
Servants were sent to collect,
Kwete kunobira vanhu
not to steal from people
mari dzavo.
their money.
Iye akatuma aizviziva kuti ndini ndakavapa,
The one who sent
ndini
them,
ndakadyara.
he knew that he is the one who
Mari
gave it to them.
dzavainadzo ndedzangu.
All the money they have, it belongs to
Zvikanzi
them.
imimi chiendai munodii? Munotora munogamuchira from them.
He said, go and receive from them.
Chii chakaitika vauya?
And the husbandmen took
Inzwa.
his servants
Mumwe akarohwa,
and
mumwe
beat
akaurayiwa,
one.
mumwe akatemwa nematombo. Verengai.
And the husbandmen took his servants and beat one and killed another and stoned another.
Ndovatumwa kava kunzi endai munotora.
These are the ones that have been sent to receive.
Alright, handeiye muridzi akati handinete ndinavo vatumwa. Ndoramba ndichitumira.
Again, he sent other servants
Vakawanda.
more than the first, and they did unto them
Ndokubva
likewise.
vadzokorodza vakati matomboti nawo ndokurova futi ndokuuraya.
But last of all,
Iye baba manje muridzi ndokubva ati pamwe vana kudherera ndava varanda. Rega nditore wangu mwanakomana.
The owner of the land had to say, let me send my
Ndimtume
only son.
zvichida pamwe vachamunyarawo.
but last of all, he sent unto them his son, saying, they will reverence my son. But when the husbandmen saw the son, they said amongst themselves,
Varimi vachiona mwanakomana achiuya vakati pakati pavo.
this is the heir.
Ndiye mudyi wenhaka uyu.
Come, let us kill him
ngatimuuraye,
and let us seize on his inheritance.
ngatitorei nhaka yake. Vamubuditsa
And they caught him and cast him out of the vineyard
kunze kweguta Gorogota uko, vamubuditsa kunze, vakati hatine, ngatiuraye, handi ndizvozvoka, handi.
and slew him. When the Lord therefore of the vineyard
Haina
cometh,
kuperera ipapo, iye anotuma anozouya ega, handi ndizvozvoka, ndokubva auya ega. Asi Jesu akuda kubvunza kuti kana akauya mafungirenyi imimi, asati auya muri kufunga kuti ari kufambira nyaya dzei, kuzotema mango nemagwavha? Kana iye akuzouya, haasi kuuya nesaka.
When he himself is coming,
Akavabvunza mubvunza ndi,
when the Lord therefore of the vineyard cometh, what will he do unto those husbandmen?
vavati kuti iyo.
Verse 41. They say unto him, ye will miserably destroy those wicked men,
Obvaita seka na avadestroya.
and will let out his vineyard unto other husbandmen, which shall render him the fruits in their season.
Achavabvisa opa munda umwe chetewo kune vamwe vari nani vanobelieve in creativity, in productivity. And then kana zvaitika saizvozvo izvo, iye nomva azodzoka manje nenyaya yataverengesa iyi. Ndanzi kudii?
Verse 42.
Akutaura zvimwe amba abuda munyaya yeagriculture pakupinda imwe profession.
Jesus saith unto them, did ye never read in the scriptures the stone
The stone,
which the builders rejected?
the farmers, the
varimeri,
builders. The stone which the builders rejected,
The same is become the head of the corner.
not another different stone, the same stone that was rejected by the builders has become the head of the corner. Hey. And then
This is the Lord's doing.
now it's no longer the builders doing it, it's now the Lord by himself picking the stone that was thrown away by the builders. It is the Lord's doing.
And it is marvelous
Where
in our eyes.
in our eyes, that which was cast out, that which was rejected by the qualified, now we are experiencing the hand of God picking the same stone and placing it where it belongs.
icho chakarambwa nevavaki chakutorwa chounzwa pachena.
Who made these guys builders in the first place?
Ndiani akaita kuti varume ava vave vavaki pakutanga?
Who made them builders?
Ndiani akavaita vavaki?
If they can look at Jesus and disqualify him from being a part of their structure.
Kana vachigona kutarisa Jesu vomudzikisira kuti ave bande.
No, when we talk about Jesus being the head of the corner,
Kana chitaura pamusoro paJesu ari
he is
musoro,
not just referring to a building here.
asi kungotaura pamusoro pechivakwa.
The Bible is declaring to us that in every profession, whether in agriculture, whether in engineering, Jesus plays a pivotal role. He is the head of every profession.
Jesu tori kutsanangura kuti mumabande ose amabasa
You throw him out of your economy,
unomubuditsa mumaitirwo ezvinhu munyika.
and yet he is the head of the corner.
Iye ari yemusoro wekona.
It means economies will begin to shake
Zvoreva kuti maitirwo
until the father pulls back his son and puts him where he belongs.
kusvika baba vatora mwanakomana wavo vomuunza.
It's no longer us putting him where he belongs. It is now the father, the householder, who is restoring his son back where he belongs.
Hatisiri kuti takutora mwanakomana tichimudzosera, asi baba vari kutora mwana kumudzosera panzvimbo yake.
In everything you do in life,
Zvinhu zvose zvaunoita muupenyu,
Jesus must become the head of the corner.
Jesu unofanirwa kuva musoro wekona.
Read Mark chapter number 5.
Handei kubhuku yaMaki ndima yeshanu.
If you want to read when you get home, Jesus was making reference to, in Matthew 21, the one that we just read, he was referring to Psalm chapter number 118 and verse 22 and 23. When he said, have you not read? He was quoting Psalm 118, verse 22 and 23. But let's go to Mark chapter number 5 and verse 25 and 26.
Verse 25. And a certain woman which had an issue of blood 12 years.
A certain
Woman.
woman,
mumwe mudzimai
what was her problem?
dambudziko rake raiva rei?
An issue of blood 12 years.
You know, you need to get a deeper revelation
unofanirwa kuva nechizaruro chakadzika
of the condition that this woman had.
pamusoro pedambudziko raiva
When the
nemudzimai.
Bible talks about her having an issue of blood,
shoko ramwari parinoti waiva nedambudziko reropa,
it wasn't just about the flow.
kwanga kusiri kungori kuyerera,
It wasn't just about her losing blood for 12 years.
yanga isiri nyaya yekurasikirwa neropa kwemakore 12,
But the blood itself had issues.
asi ropa pachezvaro raiva nenyaya,
The issue of blood.
nyaya yeropa.
There was something in the blood that she was losing.
Pane chaivapo muropa
There was
chairasikirwa nacho.
something in the blood.
Pane chaivapo
The
muropa,
blood she was losing, there was an issue.
ropa rasikirwa naro.
Not just the coming out of the blood, even if the blood had remained in her, the blood had issues. And some of you have got issues of the blood.
Kwete kurasikirwa neropa chete, as even ropa iroro
Diseases of the blood, poverty of the blood, issues of the blood.
zvirwere zveropa, nhamo dzeropa.
Chinonzi munyama issue yeropa,
What we call a misfortune, it is
whether
the issue.
rabuda kana ragaramo rine issue.
Whether it is in you or out, it is an issue.
Chinodzingisa vanhu mabasa vasina dzavapara iropa, ma-issues eropa.
What makes people to be chased away from their workplaces? It is their blood.
Huh? For 12 years.
Kwemakore
And now you will see what the blood did
ona zvakaitwa
against her.
richimurwisa.
What the blood did against her.
Zvakaitwa neropa richimurwisa.
And a certain woman which had an issue of blood 12 years
12 years.
and had suffered
She had what?
suffered
How many things?
many things.
Many things. We thought she had an issue of, we thought it was just the problem of the flow.
Taifunga kuti kwai dambudziko ranga riri rekungoyerera.
But here comes the interpretation. She suffered many other.
pouya shirapanuro
Ha.
wakaita dambudziko rezvizhinji.
How many problems now?
Matambudziko
Read it
manganikwa
again.
And had suffered many things
Many things. And who caused these sufferings?
of many physicians.
Those that were sent to heal
avo vanga vatumwa kuzoporesa
introduced extra problems, extra issues.
vakatounza mamwe matambudziko pamusoro.
Had she stayed home,
Dai akagara kumba
she was going to remain with only one problem.
waizoramba aine dambudziko
But
rimwe
she
chete.
went to the wrong church,
Wakaenda kukereke isiyo
being led by the blood.
ichitungamirirwa neropa.
Akasarudzirwa chechi neropa.
It was the blood that chose the church for him. Or for
Kune vari kunamata vari kuchechi ndava ndo dzekumhuri ndo chechi dzemumusha.
the people that are going to church because this is a family.
She suffered too many extra problems because of the issues of the blood.
Wakaita matambudziko mazhinji nokuda kwenyaya dzeropa.
Izvozvo zvekuti waisumuka pamba
That issue that she was rising from,
wakananga kun'anga isina chainoona.
going to visit a witch doctor. who
Kwaive
doesn't see anything.
kutungamirirwa neissue, yaive issue yeblood.
It was the blood that was leading her.
Mufundisi asiriye anotutsira nhamo pamusoro peimwe.
A wrong man of God will add more problems on top of the problem that you have.
Teacher asiriye anoisa humwe udofo pamusoro peudofo hwemwana.
A wrong teacher will bring more failure.
Chiremba asiriye anoisa chimwe chirwere pamusoro pechirwere.
A wrong doctor will bring another disease on top of the
But
disease.
what causes this? Chakonzeresa kuti murwere waenda kunorapwa anobva kuwane mamwe masufferings akawandisa.
That a patient visited doctor comes back with more diseases. What is it?
Chikonzero ndechichi.
What is the
Vanhu
problem?
vese vari mumaprofession iwayo
Most people in these professions,
vakabvisa the head of the corner.
they've removed the head of the corner.
Handina mhosva nekuti career yako ndeyechii.
Doesn't matter what kind of career you have.
But dombo rapakona rikabviswa if Jesus is not part of that structure.
Kana Jesu asiri mupande.
You create more problems than you are solving.
Noramba une matambudziko mazhinji kupfuura auri kupedza.
Akaenda kuvanhu vaifanira kumubatsira vakamudzosera kumba nedzimwe nhamo dzaasina kuenda inadzo iko.
She went to people that were supposed to help you and they gave you more problems.
There is something about Jesus being present in your career.
Pane chimwe chinhu kana Jesu ari basa rako.
The head of the corner.
Musoro wekona.
Kaona kona yabatwa naye. Ukaona mari yako kona yemari yako yana Jesu pakona. Ukaona marriage yagarwa pakona.
When you see your money and your marriage and Jesus is right there.
Kana mainyeperana kuti marriage ndeye vaviri chete mainyepera. He is the third part who makes everything work in that relationship.
You thought marriage was for two people. Ndiye wechitatu unoita kuti wanano iyoyo iende mberi.
Zvikunzwika zvakanaka?
Are you getting me well?
She suffered too many things.
Wakatambudzika nokuda kwezvizhinji.
Vaita sei?
Of many physicians, and had spent all that she had,
Mari yese yanga yapera.
All the money was finished.
Vaita sei?
and was nothing bettered, but rather
But rather
grew worse.
saka ikona yekuti n'anga idzi nemadhokta haana zvaakaita.
Don't say the witch doctors and even the doctor never did anything.
Regedzai kuti ma-men of God haana zvaari kuita. Regedzai kuti ma-politicians haana zvaari kuita.
Don't say men of God and politicians are not doing anything.
Vane zvavakaita.
They did something there.
Pavaimudeclara mukadzi uyu kuti you will never go home the same. Zvishuwa ndo zvakaitika, haana kudzokera akadaro.
When they were saying, "Hausidzokera kumba wakadaro,"
Nekuti wakawedzerwa. Hakuna munhu anogara muofisi asina chaari kuita. Kusatoita pane zvaari kutoita, kuwedzera nhamo pamusoro peimwe.
there's no one who can stay in an office without doing anything. Not doing anything is actually doing something.
Sambobva makanyepera kuti MP wedu haana zvaari kuita. Hakuna MP asina zvaari kuita.
There's no member of parliament who is not doing anything.
Aidha kupedza nhamo kana kutoiwedzera.
He's either correcting the problem or is bringing
But
more.
chinorwadza ndechekuti zvaitoda kuti mukadzi abhadhare
What is painful, this woman was supposed to pay.
kuti nhamo iwedzere, akabhadhara.
For the problems to be increased, she had to pay.
Achibhadhara nhamo ichiwedzera.
And she kept on paying, the problems kept on increasing.
Tax ichienda.
Collecting tax.
Akabhadhara asi nhamo ichidi ichiwedzera.
She has paid, but the problem is multiplying.
Because ari kutungamirirwa nerevelation of the blood.
Because she's being led nechizaruro cheo.
Kuvanhu vari kunomubvutira zvaainazvo zvimwe zvese vachisiya chirwere chake.
The people that are collecting every other thing from her except the condition she has.
Yes. But then the Bible is declaring kuti now the householder
Shoko raMwari rotaura richiti muridzi wemusha
ndiye auya kuzotsvaga dombo rake rakaraswa navavaki.
came to look for the stone that was.
Vai vakatenda kuti tinozvigona zvisina Mwari mukati.
Those that believe that we can do it without the
Jesu
involvement of God.
akabhanwa.
And they said we don't want Jesus.
Zvikanzi
in this.
zvekunamata-namata nechechi zvinondivhiringidza pfungwa.
They said we don't want church to be involved.
Soro wekona ndokubva waraswa.
They threw away the head of the corner.
Asi munyori ari kuti zvino kwakuita kweruoko rwaMwari kuti Jesu uri kudzoserwa paanogara and tichizviona namaziso.
The writer is saying this is now the Lord's doing. That Jesus is being restored to the rightful place, and we are seeing that with our own eyes.
Samson. If you read chapter 16 of the book of Judges, wangagerwa musoro.
Buku yavatongi Samson,
Wangagerwa musoro.
his hair was cut.
Now he's blind. Vamubvisa maziso. He can't see anymore. And one day when the Philistines were celebrating to their god Dagon, and the venue was in Gaza, they gathered in a stadium, and just on the balcony there were 3,000 men and women sitting there. And they said, bring Samson in here so that he can dance before us. Let him entertain us. An anointed man of God was turned into an entertainer. Why? Because the vision was taken away. So he was busy dancing over there, playing in front of people. Samson. Churches are playing. We don't go to church for sport and to just come here and entertain people. We come here for serious business. We are anointed for serious business. Noziya Samson akazongoti papai anzwa kuti zvanyanya wakomana manzi hausi kupera.
After a long time, Samson dancing.
No. Ndokukumbira chana changa chichimudhonza netambo chichifamba naye kuti mboya utambe uri pana baba vari kuchema kuti hatisi kukuona imboya nepa. Ndokubva ati iwe
he asked from a young man
ndichekerewo Cornerstone.
He said,
building ino
where is the Cornerstone?
Yakagara papi. Atibate vanhu. Handine vanhu nhasi ndoda pacho pakagara mudhuri.
Don't have anything to do with people. Where is this building sitting on?
Because anoziva kuti Cornerstone ndo pane nyaya.
He knows that
ndo panogara maprofession. Kana uri chiremba wakagara pana Jesu. Kana uri politician wakagara pana Jesu. Kana uri pilot unobhuruka wakagara pana Jesu. So Samson understands that if I can only get hold of the main pillars, I can control the entire systems.
Don't touch people. And the young man was able to lead him. He said, lead me where the pillar is, so that I can lean on the pillar. He was able to feel them when he touched the pillars. And then he knelt down on the pillar. And they thought he has got a different style of dancing. He started talking to God. He said, my God, remember me for the last time.
Maziso angu Mwari, maziso angu.
My eyes,
Nditsivirewo maziso angu.
Remember me on my eyes.
Iwe vamwana hatisi kutaura tsaka yokumunda yetu, kutaura stadium.
We are not talking of a small little place. We are talking of a massive.
Vachasumuka chikomana.
Then he stood up.
Iwe muine simbi muconcrete.
The pillar was made with iron.
Papo Bible rinoti havana kuona kuti vhudzi rake ranga rakukura. Ndakatonyora kuti ranga rakukura, rakatanga kukura vhudzi rake.
His hair was now growing again.
Vomusiya achitamba vachitoona kuti bvudzi rake raakukura.
They left him
Asina
playing.
muparavara murume.
He's no longer about yet man.
Raako.
Hair is now growing.
Vanga vasisatye power, vaingoti kana asina vision, haana kwaanoenda.
They were no longer afraid of his power.
That is why the devil is never afraid of the Africans. You have the power but no vision.
Ndosaka wakaipa asingatyi vanhu kuAfrica.
Zvese munazvo asi vision. Kunzi musiya atamba.
Let him play.
Tiri kutamba pamberi pavo.
We are playing right in front of
Because
them.
hatina vision. Abada kuzembera kudai so. Vakabata ne-right ne-left. Ndokubva zvaburuka.
And he grabbed both the pillars.
Zvakauya ende power racho ukariverenga mubhaibheri harina one warakamboporesa nemaperembudzi.
If you read in the Bible, the power never healed anyone.
Ranga riri chairo chairo repanyama.
It was physical power.
Rokurova vanhu.
Power to fight people.
Riri raMwari.
It was the power from God.
Richinge mangoromera riri raMwari. Unonhonga shaya edhongi.
Power to fight people. It was coming from God.
Pagoita ma-hundreds apa vachingomirira kuti pedza kurova ndichiuya achiisawo dama rake. Vakomana.
Able to pick up a jawbone. He was fighting people.
What kind of a man was this?
Wanga hari murume akaita sei uyu.
Ndikakutsanangurirai kuti Samson anga asina mamhasuru nezichesti rinosvika uko, anga asina.
I explained to you that he was not a
Kanga
man.
rikari
So much
kakakomana
muscles.
katetetete.
Was a very slim man.
Ndizvozvo ndomagadzirirwa Mwari akanyatsobhalansisa kuti zvinzi isimba raMwari.
God knew. He wanted them to see that it is
That is
the
where-
power from God.
Nekuti munhu une mamhasuru
A man with
nemusana wakabuda
muscles,
kudaio
a man with muscles physically.
akasunda madziro akasheka vanhu vanoti aiwa mone here kuti akadii.
If he's pushing the walls and they are
But
shaking, they will
mukadzi
say,
wake aibvunza everyday kuti we simba rako rinobva pa ndava hapana panoonekwa,
his wife was asking, where is your power coming from?
hapana panoratidza kuti rinobva apa,
There was nothing that you could see where the power was
rinobva
coming.
pai.
Where is it coming from?
Hey, ndosaka uchiona Satani dzimwe anokudherera bhozi akakutarisa so akakupima haarione kuti ringabve pai, anongozonzwa mushaya
Comes against you because he
No,
is
you-
not able to see where the power is coming from.
because pane connection, pane wire inotiunzira moto.
It's why that brings power to us.
Hey, but the power that we have now,
Simba ratinaro iko zvino.
we are not here to destroy, we are here to build, we are here to heal somebody.
Hatina kuuya kuzoparadza, takauya kuzovaka nokuporesa mumwe munhu.
But what did he destroy?
Chii chaakaparadza?
The cornerstone.
Dombo repakona.
Mukabvisirwa dombo repakona zvapera. If we do away with Jesus, there is no more church.
The cornerstone is removed. Jesu akabviswa, kereke hapasisina.
Kana kusina Jesu hakuna church.
There is no Jesus. There is no church.
Isusu hatiti oyo kuda kunoti timutsvage mumavhesi kuti mutsvage mukamushaya pavhesi yakati endai pane imwe vhesi dzokai vhesi yoma chimutsvaga. No.
We don't look for Jesus in different scriptures, looking around in scriptures.
No. Aiwa isuwa mutiri stubborn, tikangopaverenga panonzi wakamuka kwavakafa takutobvunza kuti ari kupi. Ari kupi
Some
kana
of us,
akamuka.
when we read that he rose from the dead, we begin to ask, where is he?
Takumuziva presence yake
Now we know his presence
nekuti tinofamba naye.
because we walk with him.
Tinofamba naye.
We walk with him.
Antaura nesi. Unomunzwa?
You hear him.
Ndiri kuIsrael.
When I was in Israel,
During the tour ndokubva tapinda muguva rake.
Nguva yakufamba tichiona, went into his tombs.
Tichiona panga akarara.
We saw where he was laying, where he was lying down.
Vachitsanangura how he was raised from the dead.
They were explaining kumutswa kwakaitwa
As the man, the guide was narrating the story,
waitibatsira achitsanangura nyaya iyi.
another greater voice overtook his voice, and he said to me, I have never been here.
Rimwe izwi rakakura kupfuura rake wakataura neni zvikanzi handina kumbobvira ndakava apa.
This was not my grave.
Zvikanzi iri handiro guva rangu iri.
Urimo uchinzi ipapa ndopanga ndomva nditi iye handaumboya muno.
Imagine you physically there and he's telling you that I never came in here.
Irori ratinoenda kunoona raJesu riri iye akanditi.
That same tomb that we go
Inazandambu.
he told me that I've never visited.
Ndiri kutaura Mwari waunofamba naye kusvika wakutaura naye wakunzwisisana naye.
Talking about the God that you walk with until you understand him.
So kana wakufamba nzendo, famba iti mweya mutsvene.
When you are now walking a journey, say,
Famba neni.
walk with me.
Anenge achikukorektira zviri wrong. Chero mafomu usati wafila fomu anokuudza kuti iwe pane vara riri papa, mira kusaina. Famba naye. Make him the head of the building.
Wechivakwa.
Hey, pandaisvikawo nzvimbo
When I would arrive
chaidzo ndaizvinzwa
in the right place, I was able to feel it.
kuti panapa yes.
That this
Because
is the right
dziriko
place.
dzekuti iwo kana ukazokomborerwako Mwari akakupawo kamari imboendako man.
When God blesses you,
Wenda
financially,
ko.
you need to visit that place.
Pane zvaunonzwa kuti nzvimbo ino yakambotsikwa man navakuru.
Able to feel it that this place was visited by the heavens.
Hey! Ameno magadzirirwo akaitwa mwanakomana iye kuti paapfuura napo.
It's a way that he was made that when he passes through a place.
Hey, tazosvika pamwe pakazonzi panapa ndo paakawanza zvingwa.
We went to a certain place and they said in this place,
Mathousands namathousands akadya.
thousands of people were able to eat. The place.
Suddenly the anointing of God came upon me.
That place,
And he told me a seed that I was supposed to sow. Because this anointing is coming upon you, you shall multiply. Ndati kana uchifamba naye rwendo rwako rwakuChina, famba naye. Make him the chief cornerstone of your business. Zvienda bhoti ndapedza kuparidza naye. Ngatigare hedu pasi.